Hey guys, Christina the caregiver and a woman on a caregiver recovery journey. It is time for another day for us to simplify self-care on our care journey and redefine self-care on our care journey and on our caregiver recovery journey. And some of you have been following along as we are finding a way to do that by using these cards. These are not tarot cards, okay? These are self-care cards. They just have simple suggestions. They are just the same shape as tarot cards. I cannot predict your future. I am not a psychic. These are not tarot cards. I do have some insight. I do have something coming through though as far as a prediction for caregiving. Your caregiving journey will be much easier if you find support groups and build a community. And it will not be good if you don't. So there's my prediction for caregiving. But I'm not a psychic. Those are not tarot cards. These are not tarot cards at all. They are just the same shape. So on my care journey, I needed to find ways to simplify self-care. When people mention the word self-care, I frankly wanted to kick them in the shin. And so I need to find 30-second ways to do it, 1-minute ways to do it. And also on my caregiver recovery journey, there's a lot going on. There's grief. I'm completely rebuilding my life. You know, caregiving affected my life financially, emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually, socially. So it only makes sense that I would have completely rebuild those areas of my life once the person I was caring for passed away, as well as dealing with the grief. So yeah, I got a lot going on, right? So on our care journey and on our caregiver recovery journey, we need to keep things simple. We need to redefine normal in order for us to take care of ourselves as well. So this is one of the fun ways that I found to do that. And these gave me great suggestions. So we're gonna pick a card, and today's card is, flow like water. Flow like water. So easy for us to do that as caregivers, just go with the flow, right? But actually, we do as caregivers. We jump in and we do actions that we never knew we knew how to do. I remember one time that I was driving down the road, and my mother, who is paralyzed, of course, she's in her seatbelt. We're driving down the road at 60 miles an hour. And she started choking. And so I had to figure out how to do the Heimlich and pull over to the side of the road and call 911 all at once on my paralyzed mother. So just went with the flow. And another time she started having seizures while I was driving 60 miles an hour too. And had to figure out how to protect her head because she couldn't hit her head and pull over. And yeah, so there's a lot of times where we just jump in, we go with the flow, we do whatever matters. So for our loved ones, so we have to go with the flow with ourselves. So one of the things that we learn in caregiving is life can change in an instant. And so we need to take those minutes where we have 5 minutes, 30 seconds. You know, we can't really, in our caregiving journey, sometimes it makes it really hard for us when we never know what's going to happen for us to say, oh, at 3 o'clock, I'm going to go to the gym for 2 hours and do this, right? So we have to go with the flow. So we go through our day, we realize, oh, wow, I've got like 15 minutes free. I'm going to do a simple act of self-care. I'm going to walk around the block 1 minute. I'm going to just take a deep breath. I'm going to eat an apple instead of eat a candy bar. Something simple like that. You're in the hospital. Okay, I'm gonna go with the flow on that. I wasn't planning on this. I had a completely different plan for today. I wound up in the ER. I'm gonna take a minute. Mom is stable, dad is stable, my husband's stable, my child's stable, whoever you care for. I'm gonna take a minute. I'm gonna go outside and I'm gonna just take a minute to breathe, or I'm gonna call a friend. I'm gonna just go with the flow. Same thing with your caregiver recovery journey. On our caregiver recovery journey, you know, we're really lost at times and we don't really know, like, what do we do, right? How do we do this? I'm relearning how to experience peace. I'm relearning how to experience calm. You know, when we're in fight or flight mode, I was in fight or flight mode for 10 years as a caregiver, right? So learning how to experience that, I had to just, all right, I'm gonna sit down, I'm gonna watch a show. I'm gonna just do that. I'm gonna just do that. I think going with the flow for me is really about letting go of those expectations, because one of the great things that caregiving teaches us is that anything can change in any second. And it all works out. You know, it works out. I mean, we were thrown into caregiving, right? And we didn't know how to do anything. We didn't have any training, but we figured it out, right? We figured it out. And we learned a lot of great things, and we built a beautiful relationship with the person that we're caring for. And we discovered some really amazing things about ourselves and became a stronger person than we ever thought we could be, right? And that was us just, you know, it didn't look as pretty as going with the flow, and it never sounded as pretty as going with the flow, but that was really us going with the flow, right? So I would say today, whatever your day brings, your day is going to bring whatever it's going to bring as a caregiver or on your caregiver recovery journey. So if you find yourself with 30 seconds, if you find yourself with 5 minutes, instead of beating yourself up with shoulda, coulda, wouldas, take a deep breath, drop your shoulders, and ask yourself, what can I do in this 30 seconds, 5 minutes, or 15 minutes that will make me feel some peace or make me feel some joy? Even if that's just laying down and staring at the ceiling or crying in your car. Whatever it is. Go with the flow. Take care of yourself today. My name is Christina, the caregiver, and a woman on a caregiver recovery journey. Make sure to like and follow and subscribe, and I will see you the next card.